Hello guys, welcome to TwinSisStudy. Here we are going to explain the Microsoft Word features and how they can be used. It helps us make our content more professional. So guys, I have a sample ready for the explanation and describing the features of Microsoft Word. Here I have the headers, information about Microsoft Word basics for all, and then I have some description about our channel TwinSisStudy. You can like us. So I have the video 1, video 2 and video 3 and the sample description of the channel bottom line. So I'm going first to the file menu, where file new option is used to create the new blank documents. Open is going to open an existing document that you have already created from the folder itself or from the existing in the list. Information, it will describe you the information about the documents, how many words are there, what are the titles, what are the tags, what are the comments are present in that document. So you can see it here. Even that you can encrypt and place the password for your document for your security purpose. You can inspect the document, like what are the missing things. Even you can find it out with the exclamation mark and can remove all these things. Yeah. And further, if you go, you can have the version histories. You can have to manage the document for unprocessed unsaved documents. The next option we have the save. It will save your document on the hard disk. Next option we have the save as, where you can save the document as the PDF or in any other format. So you have the more option where you want to store inside the hard disk, right? So next we have the print option, where you can see the print preview and take the print. Currently the printer is offline. You can set the page numbers, page 1, page 2 or page whatever the individual page is, 1, 3, 4. So this will print 1, 3 and 4 pages out of your 10 pages, right? So there we have the landscape orientation, where your page will be look like horizontally. If I go back to the portrait, your document will look into the vertical position. So there you can adjust and take the print. For better explanation, I have increased the width to more than 50% and doing the landscape and the portrait orientation. So next we have the share option, where you can share to the cloud storage or in some other area. Next we have the export, that I have been already explained in the save as, where you can save your document and export it as PDF. So next we have the transform. This option is very interesting and very new, where you can transform all of your page into the web page by selecting the template and clicking on the transform. Next we have the close. So close will close your document. Account, we have the account setting register with the Microsoft. So feedback option, you can provide the feedback, I'm satisfied or I'm not satisfied, I don't like something. So if you click on some of the link, you can have the feedback section appearing in the right hand side, where you can put your feedback and click on submit. Your feedback will be submitted, right? So guys, next we have the options. This window will tell you about multiple options, startup options, language options and ease of access options for all kind of customization on the Microsoft Word for the Microsoft Word. So guys, in summarizing, I have covered the full file menu: new, open, save, info, save as, print, share, export, transform, close, count, feedback, and the options, right? So here, these are the templates where you can put the new documents. See, if I click one of them, then your document will start like this, and you can click on create to create the new blank document. This will print like the calendar format, new document. So that's it from the file menu. So now I'm coming to the home option and I'm explaining one by one to all the options and the tools that you are seeing. For that, I am selecting this header line and I have just click on the cut button, and I have just take a room and click on the paste, and there we have the multiple option of pasting. Second option will remove all the formatting and paste it. So I am clicking on the Ctrl Z to take the content at the original position, for which I am doing Ctrl plus Z key on the keyboard. So next I have copied the text and simple I have just pasted. The same content will be pasted in the next line. So I have selected the format painter, and format painter is exactly copy the formatting option of the text selected to the destination TwinSisStudy. So I have undo it. I have selected again and chosen the different variety of font, and the text has been written accordingly. So I have selected Calibri, I have selected bold, I have unselected bold. So I have selected again and click on bold. It will give me a bold characters. I am selecting underline. The information will then incline toward right. So I have selected underline. So our text will be remain underline. There will be a line under that. So I am selecting it again. I have undo the underline. So I have cut the text. So there is a cut line of text happen. So I have selected again and chosen the different sizes of font. See, I am increasing the size font and the text has gone increasing. I have selected the text and clicking on the A button, where this is the font button which increase the size, and same the side button of the A will decrease the size of the font. So this selection will give me the different layout of the information with the texture style. So I can change the color and the formatting here. So you can select any choice of the texture color for your presentation. So guys, next I have selected the content and pressed on the sentence cases. So this will give me the output that I have written the sentence. So I'm going back and clicking on the uppercase. So all text will become as uppercase in the caps lock format. So next I have the first letter will be the capitalization has been done. So first letter will become the capital in all the word in all the sentences. Next I have selected again and toggle cases. So first letter will become the lowercase and rest complete word will be in the capital letter. So this way I can do the formatting, and based on your requirement you can also do the formatting in your document and can present it. So next I have the markups. So some text if you have to highlight, then you can choose this option, as you can see in the screen. So I have chosen the color, a color which is the text color. So you can choose the variety of the color. In this way, you can do the formatting and make your document content more professional. So I have selected it, and after selecting it, a pop-up has been open, and within the same pop-up you can do all the operation that I have already explained you. You can increase the width of the content, you can make the bold, italic and underline, and you can change the color, etc. As you can see, you can make the bullet numbering. For better numbering, you can select the video 1, video 2, video 3 and click on this numbering, so radio button bullet list get activated even in the form of 1 2 3 or in the form of 1 2 3 brackets. So just select it. You can also do it from the upper menus. You can also change the bullet with the arrow key. You can also select the different ABCD, starting with the ABCD. Yeah, even you can also do the different kind of formatting bullet listing. This will depend when you have the multiple information to be presented. So here in this option you can select the different font style with the header and their below content, right? You can even select it at the top of the font section. So here now I am selecting the video 1, video 2, video 3 and presses on the icon left align, right align and the center line, so the text will move accordingly. So I can fill up these text styles. I can give the border. So here I am selecting the main header and giving the all borders, so you can see the border, and I am giving the right border, so you can see the right line there. I can give the left border, you can see the left border. I can give the bottom border, you can see the bottom border. I can give the top border, so the wall box has been created with the border. So guys, next I'm going to cover how you can find the text in your Word document. You can click the find button and you can type in something video 1, video space 1. If you press the enter, it will take you to the page where the video 1 has been written. So there are multiple options. You can replace the text video 1 to video 11. You can find it first and you can directly replace it. Yeah, this will replaced. So video 1 will be replaced with video 11. So you can close this. So guys, next we have the select option. You can click on the select menu and click select all. This will give you the selection for all content to be selected, and even you can do Control A from the keyboard to select all. So guys, next we have the insert menu. So I have clicked on insert cover page. So cover page will give you the starting page. It will look more professional to it make more professional to your document. You can select the different kind of blank page and page break. I can explain you the page break. So you can select the content and click on the page break. The content will be breaked. If you see the left bottom, there is a page 1 of 5, so it indicates that on which page you are currently. So next I have making the space and clicking on insert table. So you can have an option of inserting the 2 column and 2 rows and different kind of formatting and styling. So here you have type in some text and select the table and select the different style. The table will look like as per the design selected. So now I am going to delete the table by right click on select after selecting the table and click on delete table. So now next option will be insert picture. So I am going to insert a picture from one of the folders selected. So you can see the picture will be getting inserted. You can rotate it, you can expand it, you can drag it, or you can stretch it. You can do all formatting options, or even if you can see the print preview, so this will look like this in a better way. So going back and clicking on right click on this selected picture, and I have gone for format picture option. There we can see the multiple options for doing reflection, doing blurring. Yeah, you can glow your move picture, etc. So all of the option you can select and check. This is the border, this is transparency you can set, so you can adjust the distances and at what angle your picture will be displayed. So I'm deleting it. So next option will be I'm inserting the clip art. So insert shapes. So you can insert variety of shapes inside your document. Say for, so after selecting it, then click on the word area and make it so your shape will be drawn. So next will be insert icons. This will search the online icons and you can click on that and select it. You can also do the formatting with the different coloring. Next you have the option to insert any business models. You can select on insert model, and you have the list of online 3D models available if you are connected to the internet. I have clicked one of the model and you can select it with GIF or some kind of thing. This may take time to insert into your document. So here this is installing. So guys, this is do it yourself exercise for you. It is taking time, so I am cancelling it. So next we have the smart art to be inserted into your Word document. You have the variety of options to choose the business models. You can choose the processes, cycles, hierarchies, relationship pictures, and many more. And even you can choose the pyramid shapes also. So let me to click one of them, pyramid. So here you can arrange your text and you can display as per your needed. So next I have the shapes. You can go to the insert and click on shape. So you can have the graphs, pie chart, blur, many more, XY axis, vertical, horizontal. You can add it as per your choice to make the Microsoft Word more professional. So I have just clicked one of them. You can see the chart is appeared on your Microsoft Word document. You can select the data and make the graph accordingly. If I am changing some of the data, and you can see the graph is automatically going up, so I have just removed it. So I'm going to the next option, which is the screenshots. So for the screenshots, once you click, you will see the active clipboard screenshot, and that so will here be guys next we have the add from file option. Here the Microsoft Word is giving you the options to search for the files, and among the file, if you have any screenshots or any other images, then Microsoft Word is giving you the chance to copy that image directly into your Microsoft Word. You can see I have just clicked it and picture get inserted. Next I am going to explain you the bookmarks. For that, let me to go back down and just I'm selecting the edit section and clicking on the bookmark. Just give a meaningful name for this bookmark and click add. So this edit section covered here will have some name here. So I'm going to the top, and on video on you can see I'm writing something home, and inside the home I'm linking to that bookmark by right clicking and link option places in the document, and you can see the edit section. So now if you press the control plus mouse key, then directly you will go to that bookmark. So bookmark basically the places within your documents you can arrange it. Next I have the comments. Comments are the additional information for your contents. Just place the cursor at any position and click on comment option. Similarly, right click on that and you can delete the comments. The next option is the header. Once you click on the header, you can select the template, and accordingly the page header will come. And this header is useful that for the companies or for all the organization that this document is for that particular company or the organization. Even you can do the formatting inside this header, can make the text bigger and do some other operations. You can place the clip art and some other things, so make the header very beautiful. So this header once will be saved and it will appear in all multiple pages of your document. The next I have the footer. So footer will have the same thing. You can choose the template, and this footer will be displayed at the bottom of the page. You can type some other information to make the more professional. You can add the copyright information. You can type the contact us and any other information that related to your document. And this header and footer will be displayed on each pages of the Word document. So next we have the page numbers. You can add the page numbers, and the page numbers will be displayed on basis of how many number of pages you have created in your document. You can place the page number at any place based on the option provided. So next we are covering the new feature, the text bar. So once you click the text bar will be added into your document. The same option you can add the multiple clip arts of the text. You can insert the symbols for pound, pi, alpha, any of the feature provided. So the next I have the draw menu. In the draw menu you can select the draw option and click on your mouse anywhere randomly in the 3D direction. It will draw some text on that. It's just like the paint pencil option. It's very good feature introduced in the Microsoft Word. It's just like paint. I am writing it. So you can have a variety of other pen styles to choose and draw it. Let me to choose this one. Yeah, that looks very beautiful. You can even use it to highlight some text and represent it. So this way this beautiful picture come into the existence. Next you have the variety of eraser tool to erase the drawing. So next we have the ink to shape option. This ink to shape option will draw the shapes based on the ink you selected or ink you draw. For that you have to draw from one end to another end. So next in the draw menu we have the ink to math. So ink to math, once clicking on this you will have one more pop-up. Inside that whatever you want it will try to convert in the mathematical forms. Say if anything tangent, if I write 120 then it will write tangent 120. Use the erase option to erase and write it back with the fresh exponential or mathematical term. So next we have the drawing canvas. With this option you will have the option of a particular box. Within that box you can be able to draw the drawings or insert the pencil shapes. You can adjust the position of these convex boxes by clicking on the right top corner. So next we have the drawing. Inside the drawing you can select the content, make it appearable in your desired form. All options are available. You can select the themes. So themes will be changes. Header will be look like differently and your bullet list will be looking differently and your main content will look differently. So basis on this theme selected, so you can see the header and all other stuffs will get changed accordingly. So you can have your option inside your Microsoft Word to make the document more professional based on your need. Next, you can use the paragraph spacing. It's similar to the line spacing in the paragraph that you write. Next, we have the effect. So effect will quickly change the general look of the objects in your document. Next, we have the watermark image. Most of the documents in the PDFs you have ever seen that it has been written confidential, or if your company logo, you can see the confidential word has been appeared in the diagonal form. So you can use this feature. So next we have the options for you, the page borders, how your page will look like with the border. If you want to give the solid border with a different red color border line, so this will look like this. You can even set the color of the page from the page color option. So design options are almost covered here. So next I am covering the layout menu. So inside the layout menu we have margin, orientations and all stuffs. So margins are basically the top, right, bottom, left positions to be excluded while printing. You can see this print preview. So once you will go to the print preview, you will see the left hand side, right hand side, top and the bottom empty spaces. If I increase the size here from by dragging in the mouse just down, you can see the information content will be dragged to the bottom a little bit, you can see. So earlier it was having the up, so there was a big space between them. So margin we can set it also here. So orientation means we have the horizontal display and the vertical display, so we can change it. You can see the print preview, this will be your landscape orientation. So going back and revert it to the portrait form. So next we have the selection pane. So selection pane will act like the bookmarks. It will select the images present inside your document. So next I am going to cover the columns. I am selecting this radio button list ABC and selecting the 3 columns. So the section will be divided into the 3 columns. This will be helpful in editing the contents for publishing the newspaper, while creating a news for your newspaper. If you are working in the newspaper company, then this option is very useful. Next we have the breaks. So you can add the page breaks and other breaks based on your conditions. You can add the line numbers by selecting the content of your choice. You can see I have selected the ABCD, the whatever the 3 columns, and clicking on the continuous line numbers will give me the line numbers in front of that text. Margin basically applicable at the page level, indent applicable at the content level. Here my cursor is at information and I am increasing the size of left and right indent and bottom and the before and the after. So before will leave the space between the starting, and after will after the content. So you can see, or you can adjust it accordingly. So guys, next we are covering the reference option. Inside the reference we have the reference of the content from top to end or top to mid or something else. So here I am going to explain you the table of content. So let me to delete existing table of content and writing it again. So once I write the table of content, I will select it and will go for the first option, table of content, and select the templates. This will give you the table of content kind of option. Say for I have the class chapter 1 and I can link it to the places inside the document is the header section, then I have the sub option class 1 chapter 1. Then I can also link it to the sub option or the bookmark that I have created, that I have been already explained you. So once I will link this, so your document will look like this. So clicking on this by pressing Ctrl and the left mouse key will take you to that reference section. So in that way you can manage your document content and go to one place to another without going down with the mouse option. So next I have the insert EndNote. Insert EndNote will provide you the note at the end of the document. You can write some phone number or signature kind of thing. Insert footnote will insert some note inside the document before the end of the document. You can press the show notes to display all the show notes. Next I have the smart lookup option. Once you click on the smart lookup option, a right hand side pane for the search will be open and you can search variety of things. If you are connected to the internet, you can type any topic and search it, and if any website is there, you can click the link and it will redirect to your that website. From the researcher option, you can find people, event and other things and do some research and add it into your document. Next I'm covering the review options. Inside that you can check the spellings and grammars inside your document. What are the mistakes? It will take to you that word where which is not in the dictionary. You can check the word count, paragraphs, pages, character, no spaces, character with spaces, and lines. Yeah, next we have the very good feature, the translate option. You can translate your entire content into the different languages. So once I click on the translate selection, it will give me the options in the right hand side to select that language. So I have selected the French language and a separate document has been generated. You can see the French language here. So let me to convert it to the Hindi language again. So once I will go back to the language selection and will select the Hindi language and click on the OK and translate it. So once you click on the translate, it will generate a new Hindi document. You can see the TwinSisStudy at the header and other content in the Hindi language. You can use these options to generate the multilingual documents. Next we are in the right hand side, we have restricts editing. Restrict editing will restrict your document content to be restricted to be visible or editable to the others. Hide ink will hide the ink that we have used in the draw option. CV assistant will assist you to write meaningful resume or your curriculum vitae. Reviewing pane will display the review pane in the left hand side. Show markup will show and hide the markup objects. Track option is used to track the changes done, and you can log the tracking also. Next we are covering the view options. We have the read mode of the document, we have the print layout mode, we have the web layout mode, we have the outline, we have the draft mode, we have the vertical bars, we have the slide to slide, We have the ruler to display, we have the grid lines to display, we have the navigation pane to display. You can see this is the web layout. This will look like this. This will be the print layout. This will be the outlining draft. Next we have the impressive reader mode, which will help improve your reading skills and add more experience to your document. Next we have the focus. Focus will make your current document focus and in the full screen mode. So I have clicked on the impressive reader mode, and this will be the impressive reader mode where you can design more experience for a greater look. Next I have the vertical option. Vertical option will vertically display all the pages in the document. Side to side will display all document just like we shuffle the cards. Next we have the rulers. Ruler will display the ruler bar at the top of the document. We can adjust the left and the right margin here. Next we have the grid lines. Grid line option will display the grid lines inside your document. Navigation pane option will display the navigation pages in the left hand side where you can navigate to the mid pages or the end of the pages. Next we have the zoom option. Zoom option will let you to display your document more closer than the normal one. You can adjust it more than 100% of the document view. Next we have the one page view of the documents among out of your 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 pages. Multiple pages, you have the option to see all the pages at a one glance. So next we have the new window option. If you click on the new window, the same duplicate Word file will be open. You can see the two files with the name 1 and 2. Next we have the arrange all option. So arrange all option will arrange the two files together where we can do the work separately in each of them. So the next feature is the split option. Split option is going to split your current document with the two parts, where in one parts you can have the track changes, menus, table of contents, and in the second part you have to go directly to the home section, covered content sections, where you can write basis on the link provided in the table of content. So you can manage all from this split option. Next I'm covering the property options. So I have been already explained you in the file info section. So this is similar to the file info section. Next I am having the help menu. In the help menu, help will be provided on the various topics of the Microsoft Word. Say for save the document, say for convert and save to the PDF. You will have the video and associated steps to go to that section. You can take the help from this option. So next we have the contact spot. If you contact spot option click, then in the right hand side you can have the option how can we help. You can type your message and get the help accordingly. You can select the feedback option. If you are like something, if you do not like something, then you can click on that and type your message and include screenshot or your in your email address and type and click on submit option. This information will be submitted to the Microsoft. Next we have the short training. This is similar to the help on the topics, quick start, write and edit, format text. If you click any of them, you can select further sub option. If you click on the format text, if you click some of the change the line style, line spacing and apply the style, you will get the proper information how to use that and how to apply that. Next we have the what's new options. With the what's new, you will get the latest newest option of the Microsoft Word to work for. So guys, that's it from our side. We have covered almost all the features of the Microsoft Word. I request you, if you like this, you can like and subscribe for more informative videos. Please subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching our video. Thank you so much.